Sorry, I don't know why that did that like that. But I hope everybody is doing well. Celeb readings, entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Thank you for like, share, subscribing, all that good shit. And if you are on this channel and you have not checked out those high vibrational channels that I put in the description box of every video on this channel, what are you doing on my channel? Okay, this channel is only for people that actually want to elevate. So yeah, Tay. What's up, girl? Have I ever done a reading on Taylor? I don't even know if I've ever even done a reading on her, to be completely honest. She's always kind of striked me as someone who is like kind of boring, but she really seems boring because she keeps another part of herself very hidden, just strategically. We got the High Priestess card. As soon as I just split the deck, just grab my deck and split it, we got the High Priestess card coming out. And in the past few years, there has been accusations that Taylor plays around a lot spiritually, and I also saw the Seven of Swords peeking out, that she is a liar, and also she is a really good manipulator. Now, the one thing I'll say about Taylor, the music has gotten worse, okay? Sorry, not sorry. In high school, she was coming out with those bangers, You Belong With Me, and just actually good. Remember when she was fucking country? That's something I just thought about now. And when I listened to, I remember not this album she came out with, it was the last one. Something about the woods, child. I don't know. In the woods, Taylor in the woods. I tried to listen to that album and I felt like there was a drone stuck in my ears. And I was like, first of all, whose voice is this? This doesn't even sound like Taylor's voice. Okay, if you really know what I'm talking about, like when Taylor first came out, her singing voice, it sounds completely different. So there's been a lot of people talking about Taylor's new album and the songs on there, and the fact that Taylor basically exposed herself for being a pick-me and being racist, because somebody broke it down online and I got to sit down and watch. A number of Taylor's exes have moved on to Black women after being with her. They say Harry Styles is now dating Zoe Kravitz and it's getting serious. But Zoe Kravitz dates everybody. I might do a reading on her too because she's kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. She's very like Black Widow energy, like her mother. But also Calvin Harris and another ex of hers has moved on to Black women. And people are saying in her song Opalite that she's actually kind of extinguishing that in some kind of way by going after Travis Kelce, who before Taylor mainly dated Black girls. His last two, the Three of Swords, wow. His last two relationships before Taylor were Black women. And people have been wondering, does this woman have some sort of issue? Because like I said, Taylor's the kind of person who's really good at hiding how she feels, no matter how. This is Taylor Swift's energy. I I've never done a reading on this girl, you guys, but she is so insecure. And she's also the kind of person that will stay in a relationship even if her mind, soul, and body is literally screaming against it. I feel like she's caught that guy. What's his name? Travis? I feel like she's caught him looking at something or somebody online or some sort of... There's some sort of picture here in this card. Something about social media Taylor caught Travis doing when it... We were talking about black women, right? So when it comes down to black women in her relationship, wow, this is deep, you guys. But I mean, spirit online, she feels really inadequate because her man, she can tell that her man still wants black women more than a white woman. And I feel like Travis has even said something, or she's heard him say something like this. And it, oh my goodness, imagine just feeling like you're beneath the ground. It's crazy. All this money, all this fame, all this notoriety just to feel in the Three of Swords. And there's also coming out something about Taylor's mental health for a while. It hasn't been good, like even before her relationship with Travis. She suffered with a lot of mental health issues, actually. She might even talk about this. I don't know if she has. Or maybe she'll talk about it more, but there's just something here about being fake. Like Taylor has mastered the art of being fake because she always feels like she always feels heartbroken. Taylor has never healed from her past. I'm getting kind of like a first love situation or a very early love situation. And that's kind of how Taylor got known to be the girl that, you know, seems so nice and innocent, but goes from different guy to guy, and she's dated around. And it's crazy how I know that, right? Because I'm telling you, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. But it's maybe sort of like an image she feels like she has to push. But it's also about the fact that she actually is insecure when it comes to relationships and really wanting to like hold on to a man for dear life. And even something here about like inner child issues. Maybe something she experienced when she was a child as well, that's reflecting on her adulthood around men and the way she'll like pin herself up against the wall just so that a man could walk by. I don't know, there's something coming out about it. It's like if she doesn't tighten up with this insecurity issue, she's gonna find her whole life always feeling like this but worse. She already feels like this, but if she continues, I'm hearing like the laughing stock, she'll be the laughing stock. Or if something gets out, she knows she'll be the laughing stock. I'm getting a very like smug energy from her too. Like making like one of those faces. Like, I don't know, it's like, Taylor, are you okay? You can't be, girl. Hold on. Wow. Is she an air sign? Wow, Ace of Pentacles. Straight. A lot of cards are popping out. Oh, and another accusation, crazy that Ace of Pentacles came out, was about her being greedy and very self-righteous and just doing anything to sell, or saying anything to sell records or target to a certain audience, is something that's coming out here for Taylor. You know what's coming out? I wouldn't be shocked if either soon Taylor does some kind of PR stunt, or someone around her, something like that happens with Taylor soon. Because there's this energy of like trying not to be bored with the life that she has. Like, I don't know. Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. This is a miserable person. I did not think I was... I'm actually kind of shocked at this reading, to be honest. Even if I'm getting this does have something to do deeper with the industry. Like, I'm hearing Taylor has to pay her tithes. You know, a lot of people in the industry have to pay the piper. So what I'm getting for Taylor is that she has to go through something, do something, either like humiliation or like a lie here. But remember, a couple years ago we did catch her lying on Kanye, and Kim exposed her and had all those damn snakes in Taylor's comment section. I remember that shit. If it's something else, Taylor still feels like she's like fighting off some energy from the Kardashians as well. I don't know, that's very interesting. But you guys know they are very high-ranking witches, those Kardashians. So I don't know why Taylor feels... I'm laughing, but this is serious. Like, Taylor literally feels like sometimes she is under intense energy attacks from them still. And she's still dealing with the backlash from that years later. So, like I said, it's like Taylor's in a very low mental space, and she has been for a long time. Because even though she's amassed success and can do sold out worldwide top tour in the world for a female, you know what I'm saying? Even though she can do all of these things, she still doesn't... It's sad. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this. My brightness went down. Next. Sad ass energy. Get out of here. This is why I say don't idolize these celebrities. A lot of these people, they don't even know. They don't even know. Okay. Is it giving Ariana? Am I giving Ariana? If you know the video, sorry. It's the video of Azalea Banks, and she put a fucking ponytail in her head, and she's like, am I giving Ariana? Azalea is my problematic fave, and I will be doing a reading on her soon. I will. I just don't know when. She's so crazy, and you know she's into all that stuff. Okay, so doing a reading on her would be very intense and maybe energetically taxing, but I am gonna talk about my girl Azalea soon. Is Ariana ruining her own legacy? I ran into a couple of videos where these commentators were talking about how apparently the guy that left his wife and child of maybe 2 months, you guys, for Ariana, now that they have called off their engagement. And the friends of this dude are saying that Ariana is extremely toxic, extremely wounded, and needs help. And when's the last time I talked about Ariana? I don't even know. I'm just trying to talk about new people. I still haven't seen Wicked. I kind of want to. I did hear that her and Cynthia's performances were amazing. But even Cynthia creeps me out a little bit. Like, if you look at before and after pictures of Cynthia, she looks kind of creepy. And same thing with Ariana, right? Like, their soul's been zapped out. Ariana definitely doesn't look like Black Ariana. If you know, you know. And also, I wanted to point out, a lot of people in Hollywood are starting to look like emaciated. Miley Cyrus, I saw a picture of her the other day and I was gasping. I was like, that's not Miley. Who the fuck is that? A lot of dark energy, extra dark energy going around. So I give you guys those high vibrational channels. Make sure you protect yourself daily, because if you think this energy doesn't affect us, it definitely does, you guys. We are all energetic beings and we all feel the frequencies around us. It's important to protect yourself. Ariana, 9 of Wands. She's angry. Angry enough to throw a temper tantrum. Ariana throws temper tantrums when she doesn't feel perfect. I don't know. Is Ariana a Virgo? Because I'm hearing like perfection. Ariana needs some. I just heard sense of self. Ariana has. What is up with these famous people? Like, not just being in the worst energy possible. It's like she looks in the mirror and she doesn't know who she's looking at sometimes. This is. One second. Also, I feel like a lot of people around her have been trying to talk to her about certain things, because I'm hearing conversations. And she doesn't listen. She thinks that you're trying to control her, or you're trying to make her out to be a bad person. I think I've said this before about Ariana. I see her going from a child to an older woman to a child again, back to a teenager. The damage that was done to this girl mentally when she was younger is definitely a big problem, and is why we see her also be notorious for either ruining relationships or, you know, being messy with different men, people. With the 5 of Swords coming out, Ariana is at odds with a lot of people behind the scenes. A lot of people, wow. Behind the scenes in Hollywood, a lot of people in Hollywood do not fuck with Ariana for real. Ariana's only saving grace is her talent, because the girl is extremely talented. Absolutely. Can't deny it. Since watching Victorious and growing up, right? But no, nobody in Hollywood really, truly, honestly wants to be associated with her because of how messy she is and how she's known to take people's men. Remember, where was it? The Oscars or something like that, or the Golden Globes, where there was that comedian on stage and they literally made the joke about Ariana being a homewrecker, and like nobody could say anything because she really is a homewrecker. I gotta get the technology where I can start putting clips in readings, because pulling up that clip right now would just be absolutely golden. But yeah, sadly, there is kind of a reputation that she has been building for a long, long, long time here about what she'll do with your man, and people being a little bit jealous of her. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, and then the jealousy feeding into the rumors and stuff like that. You know, when someone is already jealous of you, if they hear a rumor about you, they're gonna take that shit and run, like take it to the other side of the world if they can. I'm also picking that up, but at the same time, you know, you do have to be. It's something here about her strength and Ariana trying to grow up. It's like an energy of like she feels like she knows she needs to grow up, and I know she's openly talked about a lot of mental health issues and things like that. I just feel it's like she doesn't want to embarrass herself again. So now she has to grow up. I just heard like no more nice girl, or like no more little girl. Yeah, the Empress card. She wants to have kids. She wants to get pregnant soon. Ariana wants to solidify what she's done in the industry, right? She doesn't want to, with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands, you know, have that reputation. Like when you walk into a room, people are side-eyeing you and being like, oh, there's the homewrecker. Like, you feel me? Like she wants to have something a little more tasteful. So yeah, I'm not going to drag this reading out. I love you guys. Personal reading information in the description box. All the other information down there. Check out those high vibrational channels, or else, okay, you're going to find yourself kicked off this channel. Because I like to say this channel is only for people that really want to elevate. So I'll talk to y'all later.